Thank you, John. Getting ready for a Saturday in the park in Chicago. The Dodgers and White Sox. The second game of a 3-game series, and the Dodgers going to try and get back on the winning side of the ledger. Let's show you the Dodgers starting lineup. It's presented by your SoCal Helpful Honda dealers. Shohei Ohtani back in after having Friday night off. He leads off in front of Andy Pajes in center field. Freddie Freeman at first. Mookie Betts cleans up at short. Batting fifth and playing third, Max Muncy. In right field, Kyle Tucker. Then it's Ryan Ward in left. Dalton rushing, catching, and Alex Freeland at second base. On the mound today, it's the right-hander Sean Burke, who has been one of the best starters in Chicago's rotation. We're all set on this Saturday. The first pitch is upstairs, ball one. Games. And a leadoff laser on the south side. Five of them to start the ball game.
I mean, I'm not sure really that's the pitch you want to throw him though either. I mean that
called strike three, a delayed call, and Andy Pajes is going to challenge.
So right or wrong, not a good time to do this at all.
ABS challenge powered by T-Mobile, and that is a bad challenge from Andy Pajes.
Like that. Out. Los Angeles has one challenge remaining.
Fly ball left field, and Tanachi makes the catch. 2 out. Trying to get that swing in the right spot. The payoff pitch. Bouncing ball up the middle. Fielded it short. No, it's through Montgomery and Meidroth, and an infield single for Betts.
Game.
Muncy, the 3-0 green light high in the air to deep right field. Max Power. Second Dodger home run of the first inning. Number 15 for Muncy, and it's 3-0 LA.
Much like the same pitch that Ohtani got, that fastball center cut. Now this is 3-0. Burke probably not expecting him to swing, which is a bad assumption.
Tucker flips it into shallow left field. Antonacci makes the call and the catch that ends the inning. But the Dodgers with a loud start on this Saturday. Ohtani leads off the game with a rocket, and Muncy followed with a 2-run blast of his own. Nearly an identical lineup for Will Venable and the White Sox on Saturday on the heels of Friday. The one change at the bottom of the order, it's Edgar Caro catching instead of Drew Romo. But leading off Sam Antonacci in left, Miguel Vargas at third, and Andrew Benintendi the DH. Those are the first three. Look at the first 60 starts of a Dodger career in the lowest ERAs. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is right there in the 5 spot. Here at the bottom of the first, Yoshinobu Yamamoto with a 3-0 lead already. Clips the corner for strike one.
Not too good.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Now strike 3.
Battled injuries and
on a line to Muncy. And now Vargas and Yamamoto will share a glance in front of the plate.
hit safely and got on base the rest of the night.
Benintendi rolls it to Freddie Freeman. Shuffles toward the line and gives it to Yamamoto. That's a 1-2-3 shutdown first inning. 3-0 Dodgers onto the second.
Hey, minor leagues to big leagues, the pitching and the hitting, night and day. I mean, that was not pleasant.
Ball 4 and a 1-out walk for rushing. It was Burke to Freeland. Strike 3. Goes fishing on a knuckle curve. Does Burke give Ohtani anything? No. High curve. The second walk of the inning. 2 on, 2 out. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3. High fastball beats him. The Dodgers strand the 2 walks, but still up 3-zip. Ground ball to second. 1 out. Let's go. Dots a splitter. Strike 3.
Out.
That's 3. High heat at 98. Back-to-back Ks to finish a 1-2-3 second. Another 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Mookie is struggling, right? You can get Freddie offering his opinion or Shohei offering his opinion.
Now Mookie's 2 for 2. A couple base hits in the middle of the diamond.
You can talk to people that have gone through. Looking for something in.
It's a slider low and a walk. Broken bat toward right field. Down for a hit. Mookie's going to wheel on in. RBI single for Kyle Tucker to make it 4-0 Dodgers.
There's 2 things, right? Everybody talks about the process and then there's the results. And right now this has been about results, right? Mookie a 3-1. Is he excited about the ball that he hit up the middle?
Ball 4. Load him up for Dalton Rushing. 9-0-2. Here's Burke. Strike 3. Ground ball to second. And that'll do it. The Dodgers at the bases loaded. Only 1 out. Can't get anybody home. But Kyle Tucker did add 1. Yamamoto readies for his 10th. Finally gets him. Slow roller to Freeland. To Freeman. 2 out. Fly ball to center. Pages is waiting. 9 up, 9 down against Yamamoto today. 4-0 Dodgers going to the 4th inning. Outing last night. The Brewers ace. It's a leadoff walk. Ohtani has reached all 3 times today. The leadoff homer. And then a pair of free passes. Andy Pages grounds a base hit into center field. Reaches for the first time in this series, and the first 2 Dodgers are aboard. Ground ball to short. Montgomery steps on the bag and makes the turn. Double play. Ohtani now on third base. On the corner. Paints a fastball for strike 3. The first 2 get on, but nobody gets home. No change in the score. 4-0 Dodgers. High fly ball right field. Routine for Tucker. 1 out.
Turner, and I know not everybody's having a great year.
Little flare to Freeman. Vargas is retired.
That was Rick.
On the 0-2, Benintendi hits it to Freeman on the ground. 4 perfect innings for Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Who will have it for maybe a year after that until Shohei decides. Months. You know, home runs, home runs, home runs.
Tapper back to Rock with some spin on it. So he hit one a mile in the first inning. It's from, wow, 45 feet. And he's on to start the 5th. Tucker wears a slider, an 0-2 slider at that. And more traffic for LA.
Take advantage of it.
Bouncing ball to second. Tossed to short. Here's the turn. Another double play. Rushing was hit. Tried to check his swing. And he's down next to the batter's box. The White Sox wanted a ruling on the swing And Manny Gonzalez at third base said no swing. Ground ball left side. Montgomery makes the throw across in time. Another left on, more left on for the Dodgers. A bit of an overcast and cloudy day, but as the sun started to peek through, you saw where the shadow was approaching home plate. 3-1, popped him up. Freeman camped out. 1 out. To center, right at Pages. Got him swinging. 15 up, 15 down. The payoff pitch. Not even close. Back-to-back walks.
Pitch called the ball. Catch is challenging.
Edgar Caro's challenging that? Oops.
Confirmed. Chicago loses their challenge. They have one remaining.
So both teams have just one challenge left. Sky to center. 1 out. Look, he's down on 3 pitches.
I'd be pitching to Muncy like first base was open.
Over his head to the backstop. An extra base for Ohtani and Pages. Ohtani went sliding into third. A little slow to get up. I'm having some fun with Miguel Vargas. But it continues. The 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. Loading the bases with 2 outs in the 6th. Bases loaded, 2 outs, the 3-0. Tucker takes ball 4 to bring in a run. Still 2 outs in the 6th. On another 2-2 pitch. Call takes strike 3. Bases left loaded. The Dodgers get 1, but only 1. The middle of the 6th. It's 5-0. The 3-2. Tipped into the glove, strike 3. On the ground, stopped at first by Freddie. The toss to Yamamoto, out number 2. And as Yamamoto got back to the mound, EK, you saw him doing what? Signaling to himself. Right. Calm back down. Fly ball from Carroll. Call toward the line. Reaches out. Makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, perfect through 6 innings in Chicago. And how about the defense in this inning?
Freddie with that glove making a nice save right there. And then Alex Call running into the wall. I got it. I got it. Let's go to break.
Strike 3. Ball 4. And on the heels of his leadoff bomb. High in the air to center. Underneath this one. 2 gone. To center field. Peters tracking it back with room. He has the final out of the 7th. It's a 7th inning stretch brought to you by Sit and Sleep, SoCal's most trusted mattress store. On a 2-2, Antonacci strikes out swinging. Hit hard to left. Call is there. 2 out. Popped in the air. Third base side. Muncy is there. 21 up, 21 down. Absolutely nothing for the White Sox against Yoshinobu Yamamoto. New pitcher for Chicago is the lefty Brandon Iser. Roll to the right side, backhanded at first. Gonzalez gives it to Iser, one away.
I mean, nowadays, I don't think anybody knows the rules.
Betts serves one into right, an opposite field single, his third hit of the game. Fly ball, right center field, back at the wall. Muncy's got another. Betts singles, and Muncy homers.
Max gets a slider out over the plate. And a favorable count right there.
And 28 driven in. Tucker strikes out. Popped in the air. Shallow center. That ends the top of the 8th. Muncy homers to make it 7-0. But the story is Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Stay with us on Sportsnet LA. It's a payoff to the shortstop. Montgomery lines it to Freeman, and he's there. Ground ball to short. Betts in time for the second out of the 8th. The 1-1 to Maedroff. Rolled to short. Bobbled by Betts, and Maedroff's aboard. The first base runner of the game comes on a 2-out slow roller to shortstop.
Even when the ball gets away, goes right to Espinal, then you wonder if Rojas is in that position. We've seen him do some fantastic things. Just bad break that's going to be scored in air.
Now Yamamoto will regroup against Gonzalez. Strike one.
Excuse, but it is not good.
Bouncing ball to second. Espinal charges, and that ends the 8th. Yamamoto no longer perfect, but still no hits as we go to the 9th in Chicago. Strike 3 for rushing.
Top spin. When a ball has top spin and it gets to the dirt, it almost speeds up. Now I don't know if somebody's going to say physically, physics it can't possibly happen, but it does. It gives the appearance of speeding up.
Ohtani grounds it to Maedroff. 4, 6, 3, the double play. So now we go to the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers lead 7-0. 0 runs for the White Sox. We are staying here. We are not going to break. And everybody here at Wright Field is aware of what Yamamoto is pursuing. After losing his perfect game bid in the bottom of the 8th on an error at short. We'll go back out to the mound for the 9th, looking for a different type of history. 103 pitches so far for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Peters, Caro, and Antonacci. Peters crushed to right field. It's gone. Deja vu. The White Sox first hit of the game off Yoshinobu Yamamoto is a solo home run.
One of the few pitches that's left over the middle part of the plate. Peters gets it. The only question Will it remain fair? Just inside the foul pole.
Right center, Pages is calling for it. Here's the first out.
Yamamoto, and he's just been living on edges. One of the few pitches that he left over the middle part of the plate was a middle, and what an effort. What an absolute great effort by Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
The south side stands. Doesn't matter if they're wearing Dodger blue, black and white. Call to the bullpen brought to you by Jacoby and Myers. Alex Vesia is going to try and finish the job and help the Dodgers even this series against the Sox. Ground ball to Muncy. 2 out. Popped him up. That's a win for LA. 7-1 the final score. Yoshinobu Yamamoto the headliner.
All you can do is look in awe of what this man did, and almost got that perfect game, but just a great effort. Answered the question of, will the Dodgers lose 2 in a row? Absolutely not.
And the answer remains no. 29 games since consecutive losses for the Dodgers. 8-0 following a loss since the 13th of May. Yamamoto perfect into the 8th. Lost a no-hitter. Leading off the top of the 9th on a solo home run. But still an outing that we will remember. That's going to do it for us from the South Side. For Eric Karros, Kirsten Watson, and our crew, Mike Levy producing, Bob Sikowitz directing. I'm Steven Nelson. Thanks so much for being with us as we watched Yoshinobu Yamamoto shove against Chicago.